Ready?
We're
All right, well,
ready.
call the meeting to order. Jen, you take the roll, please.
Commissioner Corbin.
Here.
Commissioner Johnson.
Here.
Commissioner Waldner. Commissioner Abraham.
Here.
Mayor Lindsay.
Here. You have attached the minutes from the April 6th meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of April 6th.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. You have before you the agenda for this evening's meeting.
Mr. Mayor, I was wondering if it would be in the interest of this body to postpone the executive session with Commissioner Walder not here for purposes of discussion of that item. That being so, if we can do away with that item, the executive session, I would move to approve the agenda.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
I didn't ask for it. Yeah.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. All those,
Agenda then.
we'll just move it till next Monday.
Okay.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, so we have a motion to approve the amended agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And if there's an issue with that, you can correct it later, Jen.
Okay.
I think we're just supposed to scratch them.
Good.
Right.
I think we just did it twice. I think we just did it twice. All right. Appearances, acknowledgements, and correspondence. Acknowledge the March building permit report, which you have attached.
Make a motion to acknowledge March building permit report.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Seeing no old business, we move to new business. Approve the application for the outside alcohol sales permit for the pub house, which is attached. And we do have gentlemen in the audience that'll answer questions if you have any.
FYI, ordinance number 1460 was adopted back in 2008, which allows such an application as Scott has provided for the outside alcohol sales permit. His application, as he signs it, he agrees to the 4 stipulations on the application. He presented a very impressive map here for you two. I have spoken with the police department, absolutely no concerns. Simply needs your approval if you so choose.
Move to approve that application.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Declare as surplus property,
Thank you.
appoint appraisers, and set bid date for the 2011 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Does anyone want to speak to that?
Nobody wants this car this time?
I think because it is a 2011, it was just decided within the department to attempt to surplus it and generate some revenue from this car rather than just passing it on down the ranks. Okay? The homework done on behalf of the police department, it should be appraised at about $5,200.
Okay.
Okay? Let's try that.
Any discussion? No?
I'll make a motion to declare surplus property, appoint appraisers, Commissioner Waldner, Chuck Pulford, and Tom Mahelke. And what else am I doing here? Set a bid date of April 29th at 10:30 a.m. in the finance office, for what it's worth.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
What happens
Aye. What's that, sir?
what happens if they set an assessed value at $5,200 and we only get a $500 bid?
We may reject all bids.
Okay.
Okay? It's subject to the normal bid process like anything else. It's over the $500, so we do have to go through the notices.
Okay.
The bid notice here, you'll see reserves the right to reject bids.
I'm just saying,
Alright.
yeah, just
We do not have to sell
if,
it.
okay, if
Does
we
that
get,
come-
That's a well thought out
Good question.
question,
Yeah, it
Commissioner
is.
Abraham.
Is that, well done, Commissioner Walden.
Typically
But
in
it is.
that,
I was wondering, does that come through state statute that, or does that?
typically there's an,
ordinance?
it
The
needs to
surplus
bring
process
90%.
does, I was just, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because we assess it at $5,200 doesn't mean we get a 3, a 5, and a $600 bid. If that's the case, we should probably just keep it.
Right, absolutely.
With that, let's vote.
All right, all those in favor of the motion to surplus the car?
Aye.
We had a motion, we had a,
Yep,
yep,
you
we
got
had a motion and a second.
You need a vote,
All right,
please.
all right. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We're on a roll
Kind of
tonight.
falls
aren't we?
apart. It's kind of Walters out there,
It's kind of like rolling downstairs.
bumping along here.
Authorize the use of the police remodel reserve for carpet. Jen, did you want to address that?
I told them I would. Their carpet over in the police department is in really tough shape, has been for several years. For whatever reason, has not hit a budget. They do have a police remodel reserve that has been in place for quite some time. We tapped that reserve many years ago to put the heating system in the alley back here for the ramp and the alley. There's about 5,000 of that left. They thought it would be a good use of reserve money then to use this, or to purchase this carpet, to upgrade that carpet. They have a bid here for a little over $3,000. I would ask that you authorize the use of the police remodel reserve up to, let's say, $3,500.
Are we, Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
are we just doing the inside of their office area?
The whole thing. So all of the, everything will have to be moved out. They've already agreed to come in on a Friday night and a Saturday, replace the carpet, move all the equipment and stuff back in. It will be a process.
But it won't be these steps back.
That explains a lot more of the bid then, because that's not a whole lot of carpet.
Do you understand my question?
That's not redoing the stairs out here.
Stairs,
No.
This is just
No,
the interior.
This is just in their office portion.
We are though, because we're working with the same vendor. The steps up here, going upstairs, are nasty, and we do have those dollars. I put those dollars in the budget. So that's about $1,500 that we're also going to do at about the same time, to replace the carpet up, the steps there, the back steps. That is in the budget. Other
Are we gonna,
questions?
are we gonna get a better deal if we wait and do the whole thing at once?
We kind of are. I mean, it's bid separately, but
Okay,
it'll be about the same time frame.
same vendors.
You know what, we're using the same carpet even. We
Okay.
agreed upon the same carpet.
I would imagine that bid is, a lot of it's for moving everything in and out and doing that, isn't it?
Tear out, cove base, install. I believe we, has the Public Works Department been asked to assist with moving? Okay, that I can't speak to. I do not believe this quote has anything to do with moving their equipment back and forth.
So it's just $3,000 for that little bit of carpet.
Well, 96.5 yards. Plus tear out, plus cove
I think by the
base,
time you look at all the
remove
things that are
and
going
install.
around in there and the corners and those kinds of things too, that gets to be a part of the,
I think law enforcement carpet usually costs a little more.
yeah, it's bulletproof, yeah. Well, I move to authorize the use of the police remodel reserve for the carpet.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. You also have attached some personnel adjustments.
I will make a motion to approve personnel.
Tis the season, you're gonna see a lot of these with the summer help coming on.
Mhm.
Cashiers is what you mostly have in front of you tonight, getting started at the aquatic center.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Under announcements and other business, citywide cleanup will be May 11th through the 14th. We will be starting in the northwest quadrant and then going clockwise around the city, if I remember. So it'd be northwest, northeast, and then southeast and southwest. So, and then hopefully in that, people remember in that we shouldn't have things piled out on the street 48 hours ahead of time, so. But, and then, another announcement, I was asked earlier to make it official when the news people were here, and they're not here now, and that is Dennis Poppin is retiring. Oh, there he is, sitting over in the corner. Yep, with an official date of May 1st of 2015, with 40 years of service to the city of Madison, so. Any other announcements that anyone?
Just for the record, Fred, what do they pick up and what don't they pick up?
Another flyer right here.
Yep.
I was not picked up appliances, batteries, concrete, paint stains and varnish, hot water heaters, metals, swing sets, clothesline poles, etc. Leaves, branches, or trees, hazardous materials, solvents, waste oils, no recyclables, electronic devices, or household garbage. Everything else is fair game.
Very good. And that is going to be posted again in the paper, and you'll see flyers, and you can also find it on the city's website. So we hope people take advantage of looking it up and cleaning house. Not seeing anything more on my list. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I just mentioned about tomorrow's election.
Tomorrow is the election, yes. We have 5 people running for 2 commission seats, and please get out and vote.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.